Hello everybody, my name is Chaos Duncan and welcome back to Call of the Sea. Now, I'm a little bit stumped, I'll be honest. So, clearly there's this tide level measurement chart, which is of some
I hope
importance.
you didn't borrow this slide projector from the University of
Clearly
Tampa,
this is of
old pal.
importance. And we have these 5 symbols, which are then arranged. Well, it's then rearrange, I guess, the notes I have to play. So, I'm here thinking that the new moon, or the full moon, changes these notes. Because, like, if it's tidal, then it's to do with the moon. I think fairly obviously.
What kind of doodad is this?
And, like, we know that we have several different notes here. So, like, I would like to try and play... Because clearly, like, there's
Well
something
tuned.
else
I
here.
expected no less from you, old pal.
There's clearly something more to this. And we have the notes in sequence. Unless the frequencies have nothing to do with the notes, in which case I'm a bit stumped. But, since today, November 34, the 7th is new moon, the 21st is a full moon, today should still be the 7th of November. Yeah. Today's the 7th of November, which means it's a new moon, which means that this one for when the tide is high is not as important. This one for when the tide is gone is important to me,
A rock stained with black ooze.
if I'm not
Looks
mistaken.
like the prototype of something.
So, like, if that's the case, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are different. 1 is 6, or 1 is 7, 2 is 6, 3 is 1, 4 is 2, 5 is 3, 6 is 4, 7 is 5. This is a head fuck, but, like, I'm gonna get through it. So, if I have to play those 3 notes in order, I actually need to move. Well, I probably don't. But, if I have to go, 1 is 7. So, if 1 is... 1... 6... 3... Okay. But if that's the case, I know what the notes are. I know that I need to play 1, 4, and 6. So if I then play 7, 2, and 4, 7, 2, 4. That sounds like you're gonna start doing the next episode again. Oh, why is this so complicated? Okay, now hold on. Maybe there's a piece I'm missing somehow? This does seem like a piece that I'm missing, but then again, the sections have already roughly well, yeah, I'm missing a piece of this, I think. There's some parts of this puzzle that I may not have found yet. Perhaps if I go looking around for a bit. What's this down here, for example? No, that's the one
I've
that's
never seen Harry so angry.
when DeWitt tried to stab Frank. No. Let's try going up. Maybe going up I can find something. Now that I've turned all the lights on and everything. Maybe now there's something more to this? Or there's like some moon logic I'm missing? It's not moon logic though. Well, it's technically moon logic. I mean, it is, you know, to do with the moon.
What odd structure. It doesn't look like a building, though.
Yeah, because it's a pipe organ. We mentioned this before. It's a pipe organ. The organ for pipes. You know, the pipe organ. I've actually become much more of a fan of that kind of joke recently. I'm not sure what has inspired it in me. I've not watched Emperor's New Groove lately, or anything. Actually, I'll be brutally honest with you. Emperor's New Groove is one of those Disney films that I only saw really late. And I don't... Not like really late. It's not like I saw it yesterday for the first time, but like... I definitely saw it when I was already a fair bit older, when I wasn't a kid. Like, I must have seen it for the first time 5 or 6 years ago? Maybe longer. Maybe 8 years ago. So when I was like, what, 16? Which was already a fair step away from, like, I guess the normal demographic. Hello.
Someone took notes about some important dates.
June 30th, arrival on the island. 1st, set camp. 14th, Roy blows up the whale's hatch. 24th, we strike camp and move to the beach. The 14th, the last entry in the Lady Shannon's ship log. It's the same date. Okay, there's a record. Original fiction
Portable
magazine.
typewriter.
Portable typewriter.
Photographic film.
Film. Warren Blake News Agency. Presented by Cassandra D. Ward. An interview with John Raymond LaGrasse. Robert Sweden
Right.
and his wife found dead at the high seas. By, is that still No. C.D. Ward. Cassandra Ward.
Goodness me, what a collection of happy news.
Strange incident in Massachusetts. The Gardner family vanished from their Arkham farm. Newburyport Tiara exhibition coming to Boston. Cassandra Ward. I like the name Cassandra. It's a good name.
So, is this recording?
Mm-hmm.
Well, shouldn't we be listening to
Hmm.
something, Frank?
I have assembled and disassembled it twice. So it should
Okay.
be fixed, Mr. Everhart. I don't know. Maybe it was never meant to play music.
DeWitt, where have you been this whole time?
Oh my god. He's got a knife.
Get off me, you lunatic!
Hold him! Hold him for Christ's sake! Call De Aroa, quick!
Okay. Nothing new from that. Okay. What else could there be here? That's the fisherman's
The
thing?
menu is rather limited here.
Indeed it is. Microscope, anything? They seem to be good chums. Frank. We let her die. I'm sticking to the end. C. Miss Ward. Lives are in danger. Look what happened to DeWitt. I really think you should get off this island as soon as possible. So this is Cassandra's tent.
These medical tools are...
Or
the doctor was
Ward's
certainly well
tent.
supplied with all kinds of substances.
Yes, he was. Right, yeah. Hold on. Yesterday the stones danced with my song, mine, lead you. Everything's tuned in this place. There's a treasure. And then he, goes off and writes wild shit. And hat. DeWitt.
Discarded clothing. It hasn't been worn in a long time.
Okay. So, use reaccess sound frequencies. Some to me make it float in the air. Did the hand how does now that too? The tidal organ emits music, turns from the water, is pushes air through the tubes. A member of the expedition failed to find it. Dr. Riddick's mind getting worse. He tried to stab Frank. Shipwreck. Okay, maybe I need to like put in the combination for July 14th, but like first I want to check around here again. Load him. Please, load in. Thank you. That's the organ. That's Harry. That's the cannibalized radio. Has to do with a machine.
What kind of machine were you building?
Blowtorch. Harry with moving the materials up. Seems like I'm finding a lot of dead ends. Or like ends that aren't dead, but I need to figure out what isn't dead about them.
Burned photo. I can't make out what's in it.
I need to figure out how to raise these ends back from the dead. Necromancing some ends. I'm sure someone's into that. Maybe I did things out of sequence. Oh, for example, I was an idiot and didn't see this.
When I get back home, I'm going to read up on engineering. I've been interested in knowing how things work since I was a child, but I always thought technology wasn't for me. What nonsense.
Yeah, that's a good old attitude to have, Nora. So this is somewhere I've not been yet. Maybe some secrets are here. Something I've not found yet that might be helpful. Or a solution to a puzzle that I've not...
That huge stone
So,
door
yeah.
looks like an exit. How does it open?
I think it might be something to do with the pipe organ here.
This ornate structure certainly isn't natural, but not man-made. either.
Maybe it's made by that big fish dude from the last episode.
This feels ominous.
Interesting. Ah! 2, 4, and 7, I said, right? Well, 7, 4, 2, rather.
Must
Open,
be instructions to operate this
Up.
bizarre structure.
close is where it's down. Turn the organ, tune in the organ by opening and closing the right tubes. So I can close the 3. Seven, 2, and 4. If I open everything for 7, 2, and 4, structure is magnificent, but I've no idea how it's built. Sounds mesmerizing, like something from the other world. That is 6.
Those symbols seem to indicate the height of the tide.
Oh. Now this makes sense. Okay. Got it. Okay. So it indicates the height of the tide. Well, in that case, what I'll do is I'll close everything here. That feels logical to me. I'll close all of the things up here. So then I will go back down. figure out which ones need to be open, come up and open them all and play a chord that will split the heavens or something. Okay. I will be... And today there is no moon. Today it's a new moon, so I've got to close that. I'll be right back.
When I was a child, I used to cover
the
myself
story
with sheets
things.
and not listen to the noise of thunder. I honestly doubt I'd like to cover myself with anything in here. Time to overcome my fears, I guess.
Yep, we got it. Let's go. Oh dear. The fact that part of this is going to be out of order in terms of the dialogue is a little funny to me, I'm honest. Like, it's just, oh no, the storms, after I've already done the whole thing of like, oh, my husband is going to be abducted by the sea monster Dagon. You know, that's cool.
I think this is the right one.
Yes, it is. So, that means that in order to play 1, 4, and 6, I need to play 5, 1, and 2. Okay, alright. Alright, let's play some tunes, baby! It's 5, 1, and 2. So, 1 should be open. 2 should be open. Yep. 5. Well, 1. 2 and 5 was the horizontal line. Was it this one? No. That's 4. That is, in fact, 4. That's the cross, so it's not that one either. There's 5 down here. Is that the one I'm looking for? Yes, it is. Okay. I've pressed all the buttons. Open and close. Yeah. Button. Ooh.
Holy my, what kind of magic is this?
The cool kind, Nora. The cool kind. Oh, yes. Seaside Serenade. Play an ancient instrument. I carefully set the notes of the expedition left behind and managed to make it work. The old halted tuners and pillars of basalt rose up from underneath the sea. What a spectacular sight. What did they use this for? That was cool. That was cool. Like, I know I fucked around for a long time with that puzzle, but that was so cool. All these stone elevators and junk, that's so cool.
My dear old pal,
Hey, buddy.
I think I'm getting closer to understanding what is happening to you. But it is taking a toll on my sanity. As fascinating as this island and its ancient and unfathomable wonders may seem, it's also a place plagued with misfortune and calamities.
Yeah.
We lost Roy at the campsite. We almost lost our engineer on this beach. The doctor went mad and stabbed him with a strange knife.
Oh
It
dear,
all
that's
because
like
of
an
this
Asame.
event, Nora. Initially, we were optimistic and in high spirits, but now we've all become resentful and discouraged. Even I can feel how I am constantly assaulted by...
Oh shit, they just like tied him up and left him there.
If what I am going through here helps me find you a cure, it'll have been worth it. I hope to find an answer in the temple on that mountain peak. Love you always, Harry.
Thank you, Harry.
My poor Harry. He's worried, exhausted, disheartened. I will find you, my love. Let's see what the next one does.
Okay, so they're like growing out of the organ. Funky, very cool. No! Holy shit! What? Oh my!
That's it. That's where Harry must have gone.
Oh! Oh, that's so cool!
I'm not sure why, but I don't feel this island is dangerous. Maybe it's because I haven't spent as much time here as Harry did.
Not dangerous? Honey, you just played a stone organ and 4 giant keys just came out of it, spraying now viscous green glowing liquid. It might not be dangerous, but you should be making sanity rolls like every fucking second that you're walking around here. Like, your sanity should be dropping by D10s, not D6s. Fucking hell. What's over here? A chapter transition. Vanishing of the Lady Shannon. You've completed chapter 3. Okay. And that is chapter 3. Let's see what chapter 4 has in store.
Whew, that was quite a hike.
Indeed. Quite a show. Chapter 4. Ooh, what are you?
I've been seeing these horseshoe-shaped pillars all the way up. Do they mark a path?
Perhaps they might. Let's get it on. It's as good of a theory as
Top
any.
of the mountain. I can see that giant diamond-shaped thing really close.
Again,
from here.
I think that looks like the little, like the handle of a key. Like a old-fashioned key.
Took me a while to get here, but the views are worth it.
Oh, yeah. Like, I love a good misty view. I don't know if anyone else... probably most people get this. But, like, a view over the skyline is
This drops
wonderful.
of rain are so refreshing. Feels really good.
A view of the skyline is wonderful. You know, seeing above a city or seeing above a forest or what have you.
Figures singing like a choir?
And, like, seeing it really clearly, that's cool at all. But you know what one of some of the coolest things I've ever seen are? When you're above the mist, and you look out above the mist, and you look out over the landscape, and it's like you're above the clouds for a moment. It's like you can see everything that's just coated in this blanket of fog. And it's fucking beautiful. There's not much else I can say. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's one of those things that I will...
Heavens, looks like a rock slide crushed all the tents. All but one. The only tent that came out of the rock slide in one piece is the one filled with amulets. A torn picture. Maybe the Polynesian guide didn't like people taking pictures of his scar.
I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, some Polynesian cultures, some cultures in general, consider that a picture of someone is taking their soul, for example. Mr. Franklin Drayton Jr., 12 Grant Street, Mountain Bayou, Mississippi. Dear Mr. Drayton, we acknowledge your receipt of your letter of July 30th enclosing your application for admission to our School of Engineering. I'm sorry to inform you that we're not authorized to consider a colored person for admission. I regret that we cannot help you in this regard. Yours truly, John R. Bedford, Director of Admissions, University
They
of
didn't
whatever.
accept Frank in the university. They should be ashamed.
Yeah. Racism, huh? Okay, so clearly there's some sort of thing here. Movie crowds used to gather in this place to sing certain music to open that door. It's crushed everything but the one with the protective amulets. Found another of the letters that Harry wrote on the island, and has been going through a lot and seems to be affecting him deeply. I wonder why I'm not experimenting it here with the sensations Harry did. I don't... Or experimenting or experiencing, I'm not sure. Looks experimenting. I don't know how to explain it, but my sensation isn't that this island is dangerous. Puzzling, yes. Perplexing, definitely. Maybe unearthly, but not dangerous. Following lights of the organ moved a gigantic stone structure before my eyes, showing me a mountain path where a temple was. That must be where Harry was headed. Okay. And that'll clearly be useful soon. I need to remember not to do that. Something with these fish people and their mortal subjects. Another scene here. This time with the thing in the back. With the dude, and not with the... And the dude in the center has the staff instead.
There's a symbol inside.
Strange symbols in an empty pool.
Dead as a doornail.
Dang. Well, let's daisy chain our way back. Power source.
Homemade loudspeakers. Probably to amplify the sound.
Never mind, this is not the power source. I'm supposing that this was the generator, which is now no longer really functioning.
All right. Can you turn it on, Cass?
Please, sir, we should not do this.
Not now.
Haven't we had enough warnings, Mr. Everhart? What else do we need? Another death?
Listen to me. Frank lost his life setting this whole thing up. So we're not going to discuss it anymore. We're going to activate it, period. Is that clear enough for you?
Kyle, hey, Ma!
Fine. Same to you. Please, Cass, activate.
Oh. Trying to replicate the sound from the organ. Okay.
Yes. It's working. Come on. Yes. It's working.
Is there something wrong, Harry?
The ground. The ground is shaking. No, no!
No, 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 I can't!
I told you, Everhart. You damn fool! You're going to kill us all!
Turn it off! Turn it off!
Huh. Fuck.
So I guess you used the notes from the organ and they weren't the right ones.
That Roxanne could have killed everyone all thanks to my stubbornness. Such an arrogant idiot. I'm sorry, Harry. Probably just leave on that caused a rock slide. Fuck, man. I'm... feel bad for Harry. Harry's my G. Harry's a great guy. At least seemingly. Yeah, it's quite clear that we got the human here as in chains, held by the fish. And instead there is the fish people who are holding the 4 diamonds from inside this diamond. Well, the
There are
4
some sort of
notes.
sound devices built around this amphitheater. Homemade loudspeakers. Probably to amplify the sound.
Yep. And that's 4. And this time it's above the dude being chained. And they have both staves. Staves. I always forget if it's staves or staffs. Like when it comes to multiple stuff, like more than one staff, I can't remember. I remember it as staves, but I can never be sure if it's staves or staffs. But okay. I don't quite see where the position of the people, well, the position of the gem fits in. But maybe that's something I'll figure out momentarily. Let's head down here. Frank
Oh
Drayton.
no! Frank died. So Frank fought in the Great War.
Franklin Drayton. Private. 369th Infantry, USA.
Oh, Frank had a daughter named Evangeline. What a darling.
I'm sorry, Frank.
I'm so sorry. He was such a talented man. And he seemed to be a good friend of Harry's.
Yeah. Only the good.
They built a turbine to generate electricity under the falling water. But the stream isn't close enough to the wheel.
The wheel?
These levers connect those gears to direct the wheel's energy into the turbine.
Yeah, all seems right so far.
Bible. It must have belonged to Frank.
Must it?
Blood-soaked rags.
I tried to do something
thought it
with
was a
this
flesh wound.
DeWitt's tack.
But it kept getting worse.
No matter what I do, it still looks infected. I feel worse every day.
No power.
Nothing for now. Yeah, like, I don't see how I can get that into the water just yet, but, I'll have to think on that a second. Lots of little pieces. Structure Harry's crew's built is powered by a hydroelectric generator, but the waterfall isn't powered enough to move the wheel. It's a sort of amphitheater where Harry and his crew built a complex sound system. Frank's health seems to have gotten worse and he finally died. So such a good man.
I'm really sorry about Frank. Harry doesn't have many friends. When you finally do get to know him, he's so witty, so funny. A loving person. But it takes a lot for him to open up. They built all this just with pieces from the beached ship. Frank sure must be a real whiz.
Must have been.
They built loudspeakers on top of this tower to reproduce the effect of the organ. Very clever old pal.
Again with
Those
the out of
spirits
water.
are obvious in this photo. What was wrong with Frank? He looks so thin.
She's holding Moby Dick. That has to be some kind of thing.
Nakal?
Legend.
So this is like Atlantis, but in the Pacific Ocean, right?
Atlantis? Decide on your accent. Please, Nora, decide on your accent. According to the legend that said the continent Mu sank into the Pacific thousands of years ago. Its massive stone structures, generally irregular in shape, contrasted with the unique use of diamond shapes. This is reminiscent of other rhomboid symbols such as the lozenge or the Hindu Lakshmi star. However, experts believe that in the specific case of the Nakal structures, instead representing fertility and prosperity, the rhombus was a sign of evolution and transformation.
Harry's convinced the answer to my illness lies inside
The
that
black
temple.
ooze. I have to use the ship's turbine and juggle with the things I got from the ship to make this work. Let's see if I can manage to power the whole set with just the scarce materials I have. Let's head up here. What's up? Nothing yet. Let me ladder. Come on now, let me ladder. Wow.
No
Yet
power.
another thing I'll have to eventually turn on. Oh dear. You don't take half long to get on ladders, do you? Like, I get that you are not well, but also you've been saying you've been feeling fine ever since you've been on the island. So, like, which is it? I guess you can be both. I'm being facetious. Okay, so that's... These are the puzzle pieces that I have. Sun rose, light rain started. On almost at the top of the mountain with a giant stone structure that the organ is revealed is. Expedition built a strange metallic structure at the summit in front of what's been an ancient stone temple. They used materials from the beach ship to build this transfer structure. He intended to open the stone doors with all his contraptions, but how? Okay, so it seems pretty clear that my first course of action should be... Oh, hello. It's showing up again there. It is the same order. My first order of action should be to work with the wheel. But, no, actually, no. My first order of action should be trying to work with that. It is clearly this. It's clearly linked to these. Yeah? We can accept that much, I think. And it has the water rushing down, so clearly they must be linked somehow. The question is, linked how? Exactly. What is it about these four structures that needs to unite? Well, that then unites with whatever that is to let out the water. Maybe let's check back at the camp down at the foot of the broken one. Perhaps there's something I missed. No, not the protective amulet. I did miss this though.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh, I'm sorry, but art has never been your thing, old pal.
What's in here?
I'm not sure if Harry ever got to read this note.
Harry. Mr. Everett. Harry. You're a good man. I know you love your wife. Do yourself a favor and return home to her. Here you won't find anything but death. Leave now. Cass will try and convince you to do otherwise, but she's only interested in getting a good scoop. Don't listen to her. I have no strength. I'm sorry. Goodbye. Frank. Right. Well, let me try this one thing before I end the episode, because I don't want to end the episode on a bummer like that, even though I probably will. But we'll try. And just press one of each. Maybe the position isn't what's important. What's important is just pressing the fucking thing.
These stone columns just
It was.
amazing.
It
The hatches
was.
are opening.
Okay. See, that makes me feel a little better. Less depression vibe. Let's go.
Now the wheel is moving.
Okay. The wheel is moving. But there's something else missing here, isn't there? Something else definitely seems to be missing here. Oh, okay. Huh. What in the hell? Oh, so it's trying to poke through. But it's not managing somehow. So what if I try this? Okay. So I just need to rotate them until they're in that downwards position. And kind of go around, pull that one. Rotate that one so it's down. Pull that one.
That was easy.
It was a little bit, wasn't it?
These buttons seem to adjust the amount of energy that goes through the turbine.
Okay. Oh, it's a lights out puzzle. Fair enough. Boop, bloop.
That should
There
give
we
the turbine
go.
some energy. Did it. Now everything should be powered.
Let's take a look. Hopefully things should start working again. Although I should go to the repeater here. And up here. They seem to almost like, yeah, they seem to be like sort of signal extension things. To an extent. Let's go up here. And pull this switch as well. Yeah, stop blinking at me.
Oh, what? Did I do something wrong? Come on, work. Come on.
Whoa! Shit. Well, that's the end of the campaign. That's the end of the game. Nothing else to do about it. End of the game. I'm sorry. It's just over now. It's done. We are dead. It is finished. You know how it is. Just kind of... Oh, dear me.
Now what? What's happening this time? Where am I?
In a desert. In a very
I can
deserty
feel the
desert.
fever rising. Oh God, no! My illness. Is it coming back?
Huh.
Is this an ocean? An ocean that dried up.
It does look like that. Hi, Dagon. Hi. Oh dear.
Kane. No. I would rather die than use that damned thing again.
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Sure.
They're so
Personal pride.
I need to find water.
Yeah, because I'm turning into a fish person. I'm going to become an Innsmouth person. I'll become one with the Innsmouth people.
Another memory of my illness. How many times did I think I was going to die lying in this bed?
Well, clearly you were gonna die. It's so dry.
I'd better find some shade before I dry right up.
Oh. New little
The
mechanic to play with.
horseshoe-shaped pillar. And that diamond shape again.
This reminds me a little bit of Amnesia Rebirth. Which I know, I need to try and play Amnesia Rebirth again. I
can't take much more of this.
think,
I feel woozy.
I think I fixed things. I made them work.
Is that a house?
It is. Like, I think I should be able to make it work to get the audio on there. I don't
That's
know
not
though.
a house. That's our house in Englewood.
Englewood?
Am I dreaming? Or am I just losing my mind?
Well, whatever it is, the house is wet.
That's our mailbox, too. Harry? Are you home? I miss you so much, old pal.
Nora and Harry, 1930.
A picnic with Harry's brother and sisters. I started wearing gloves shortly after that day.
Sure. Anything back here? Anything I can look at? No.
I am definitely losing my mind.
Oh yeah, no
I
question.
don't understand what is happening, Harry. Are you...
Huh.
Harry gave me this necklace after one of
Creamy.
his scavenger hunts.
Oh, he does seem like a scavenger hunt sort
It's
of
a photo
person.
of my mother and me.
Yeah,
She had just gotten worse from her illness.
you can see the spots.
The happiest day of my life.
Yeah. What's that?
My mother's music box. Yet again.
Greetings from Yanflay. Yanflay. Secret object for chapter
Cousin
4.
Robert? But I don't have any cousins.
My gosh.
Checkmate in 3 moves.
Oh. Check me in 3 moves. Let me see if I can figure it out. Let me see if I can figure it. I'm already almost an hour long. Let's
The
leave it alone.
Everhart twosome. What a duo.
A dastardly duo of crooks. Hello.
What a sweet melody.
We're gonna turn into a fish person. A mermaid, probably, but like, or a siren, rather. Whichever one you prefer. But we're going to turn into a fish person. You crossed the Dried Ocean and made it to your house at 506 East Hampden Avenue. But yeah, we're gonna turn into a fish person. We are so turning into a fish person, it's not even funny. Like, that's my solid prediction. I would bet actual money on that. I'm turning into a fish person
what
by the end
was
of this.
Another vivid dream? And my
I'm
music box
almost
again.
certain.
It wasn't broken anymore. And what a catchy tune.
And that is online now. I'm almost willing to bet that's the thing I need to play to get inside.
Homemade loudspeakers.
Okay, I want to press the button
Meant to
once.
amplify this-
Pull. Try this tune.
I haven't sung since I got sick. But let's give it a shot.
Aha! Oh, yes. Yes. No, no, no. Oh. I've always loved when the magic, when the wild and crazy stuff that happens in a setting, in a game, in anything, when it's
That
song.
was quite a show.
I love it when it's just song. I adore that. Like, one of the reasons I love Middle-earth so much is that the whole world of Arda, the whole world of Middle-earth, is sung into being, and it is one of my favourite things. I adore that.
Now that it's filled with water, it looks like a baptismal pool.
Well, let's get out of the rain. What's in here?
This feels like hallowed ground.
And on that note, now that we've entered the temple, I think it's time to end this episode. We're getting spicy. Oh, I'm loving this. Thank you all so much for accompanying me on this wonderful journey through the game. I think we might only have like 2 episodes left of this, because we did a little too much tonight. But, thank you all. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell after you subscribe, so you can receive all alerts from my channel, or if you're on my Discord, you get them anyway, whatever. I can open a Discord. I could make a Discord. Let me know in the comments if you want me to make a Discord. But yes, check out the other playlists, share these videos around. I'm always happy to have more people watching the channel and having a good time with me. But anyway, thank you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.